Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Trail Talk at 2 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock. I hope you saw this, and if you didn't and you're tuning in at 3 o'clock, we will have already finished, but it's going to still be happening live for
You can still watch it.
Yeah, you can still watch it. The beauty of Facebook Live. So anyway, welcome to the Trail Talk at the Chisholm Trail Heritage Center.
That's right, here in our education classroom.
Duncan, Oklahoma.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
are so glad you could join us today. So, Free Family Art Monday.
FFAM,
FFAM.
as we refer to it.
FFAM. This, I don't know how many years we've been doing this.
This is our third or fourth.
Is that all?
2019. Oh,
This
time
is year
flies.
6. This is year 6.
So Mary's
3, 4, 6. I mean, you know.
You multiply by 2
yeah.
to get to where we're at today.
So this is our 6th year, and this is a big hit. Now, we made a couple of changes this year. Especially if you're one of the OGs and you've been coming the whole time that we've been doing this, we do have some people that we see every year.
Every year.
But this will be out in front of the Heritage Center under our portico on Monday, Free Family Art Monday. This is the M. On Monday afternoons from 1 to 3. And it is exactly what it says, Free Family Art. We have 3 projects.
Only 3 different ones.
And we will provide everything you need to complete the project. And they're kid-friendly projects, but anyone can come and do them.
Oh yeah, there's no criticism or
No,
any kind of
no.
age discrimination whatsoever.
Right, no, there's nothing. I mean, if it's just adults who come, a mom and her daughter used to come, both adults, every week and do the art, just to get out and just do something fun. Yeah. So there are 5 Mondays in June this year. So we will be having this for 5 weeks. And it really is a great time. It's come and go. So if you can't be at 1 o'clock, just come when you can. And we'll be shutting everything down at 3. So anyway, come and join us. It really is a lot of fun. There have been times where if it was, you know how it's been so stormy lately.
Yes.
We might move it inside for rainy weather or extreme heat.
Yeah.
We've done that too because it's just been so hot and still out there. We've done some pretty windy days.
Yeah, wind's kind of an issue sometimes, but usually we'll still go ahead and have it, but we will inform you guys beforehand.
Yes, it will happen.
Yeah, we'll be here
regardless of the weather outside. We will have it. We have a big room inside where we will set up all the tables and all the craft things. And so we sure hope you'll put this on your calendar. It's fun. So many grandparents bring their grandkids.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, and that's a super fun thing to do together. So anyway, we're encouraging you to come and join us for Free Family Art Mondays every Monday in June from 1 to 3. And to give you a little taste of what we're going to be doing, a little sneak peek, these are the projects that we will be doing week 1. So you'll have to come and see what all the others are on your other weeks. But so we're doing, as Christy said earlier, we're doing cactus, cats, and camels. I don't know if that's significant, if having 3 C's, if that's going to be like that every week. I'm not sure. Do not know, but you're in for a little special treat for the C's on week 1. Okay. So first of all, this project is what we're going to be doing. This is the cactus project. Cactus. There we go. And this cactus project has just a few pieces. We have a piece of black cardstock. We have a cardstock cactus pre-cut for you. And I think someone's out there working on the building out there. If you hear a strange, perhaps like alien type sound, don't panic, don't become alarmed. It is a power tool of some sort outside.
I keep stopping going, what is that noise?
Okay, so you're going to start with a coffee filter. And I don't know if you guys we've done coffee filter art before. We made like little butterflies and flowers and things like that. So you're going to color with markers,
Washable.
washable markers, you're going to color lines on your copy filter. So we're going to start by doing that. Yeah, thank you. Since we do this outside, we have like big cardboard things we put on the tables, but we're going to do it like this. So the example has like shades of yellow, pink, and blue. So it's kind of sunset looking, but you can make this look any way you want. So let's start on the outside. And so you just will be adding your washable marker colors. And then just using them however you want, mixing them however you want them to look. Again, it's just for kind of a sunset, or I mean sunrise, sunset.
However you feel the need.
Whatever you're feeling led to do. Just go for it. Just a little. Okay, and you did a lot more. Let's see how mine looks. It might not look right.
I don't know how mine would go either.
It's not really doing the effect that the we have on the example.
So this is trial and error.
So yeah. Oh, I wonder if you get it wet and then color it.
Is that my color? Is it ripping?
No, I'm coloring lightly. So we'll have clearer instructions for you
as the day
when the day is here.
Here.
Yeah. It's kind of starting to bleed a little bit. We might need to add some water to that. We're doing this one first because we feel like the thing needs to dry before.
Oh yeah, more water.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. So here we go. This is what mine's looking like now. Oh yeah, yours is very pretty. Very pretty colors, pastel-y colors. So, oh, look.
I know.
My paper towel looks just like
I know, I'm kind of got
filter.
a little tie-dye thing going on here.
Yeah. Actually, that's what looks good is the
paper towel. Okay, so then you get that.
So we're gonna put this on dry paper towels now and set it aside because we have to glue it and the cactus. So we're gonna let this dry for a little bit over here. And we will finish that one in a minute. So while that's kind of going, before we start the next one, I'm going to show you, the cat is a really cool project.
It is.
So, we have a couple of them actually, but,
you're already finished.
This cat, it starts like this. It's just black lines on the
kind of an outline.
Outline, yeah. And then what you'll do is take crayons. We have like grays, browns, yellows, oranges. And so you can make your cat, fill it in with any color you want. We have blue for the eyes, if you want the eyes to be blue. And then what you'll do is take a bottle of glue and you'll go around all the parts that you want to be brown. And we actually have sand. And so once your kiddo squeezes, or you or whoever squeezes the glue, then you'll take sand and essentially just sprinkle it around on there and until the glue is covered. And then we'll have trash cans and you'll just shake off the loose. And we're not actually doing one because this one takes a while.
It takes a while
to dry. So just know that in advance. You'll be taking home a wet project. This will be a wet,
yes.
This will be a heavy wet project that you'll take home. But that is another one. So we're working with water, we're working with markers, we're working with glue, we're working with sand and crayons. We actually, I mean, we use so many different mediums
a lot.
For our
things
projects.
you wouldn't normally think of.
Yeah. So that is another one of the projects. That's the cat project. And yeah, lastly, we're gonna do our camel, which is, I think he's very cute. Very cute. So
and you can do it in 2 different ways.
Yeah. So the camel starts out with just a blue piece of cardstock. And then what I think I want to do, I think I want to glue the sand dunes on.
They're pre-cut.
Yeah.
You'll have like a multi-layer.
Yeah. To give it a little depth. So to do this, we're going to just run a bead of glue along the bottom that's going to lay square with the bottom of the blue paper, so we can add the lighter colored dune after. So just like this, and line it up nicely. You can see what I'm talking about, where it lays square with the bottom of your blue paper to cover all of that. Now this paper is a little wider, so we'll have a piece that we'll snip off here in a minute. But with that bottom part glued down, then we will take the lighter colored dune of sand and lay it behind, kind of have it line up like we want it to look. You can do it. And yeah, you can do it one of 2 ways. I'm gonna kind of go like this for mine. So it's not glued down yet, but what I'm gonna do is take some glue. I'm gonna put it behind the darker color and behind the lighter color to hold them in place. And so this will be kind of a, you know, kids love glue.
Always love glue.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you'll have a little bit of excess, or I do,
Yeah,
hanging over the
yeah,
side.
I do too.
So then you'll have that kind of remind looks like that.
Yeah. Like this right here. So then I'm going to take my scissors and trim this off. I'm going to actually turn it backwards
so I can see
so I can see where the trim line is. And there we go. All lined up nicely. So then what I'm going to do is remember that there are trees. So I want to leave some space for a tree. And so I'm going to put my camel on there, not exactly in the center. It does kind of look like his head is kind of centered. But put some glue on the back of him. And this is one thing, especially if you're gluing something that you're going to color, be sure it's not just loaded with glue, because that
make it very difficult to
color. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see or not, but I just put very light amount of glue on here. So I'm just gonna
flip it over and glue him down.
Glue him down, yeah. Little skinny camel legs. So just like that. Now he's glued on there. And then, and you know, if you wanted to color him first, I don't know why you could.
Yeah, you could do that first.
Yeah, you could. And then, so then we have all of these pieces. This is some brown construction paper, another shade of brown construction paper, some green. This would be for the palm tree leaves, and then little pieces of gold. And we're going to do kind of a mosaic look.
Yeah, and you'll need some for the tree too.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna take a brown crayon first. I'm gonna color my camel in.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut mine up while she's coloring hers, and then that'll give me time to just cut little squares.
Yeah, it's weird how blue affects your
Coloring.
crayon. Crayons don't like wet paper.
In the tree, I'm gonna think what I might do here is I might take this brown and kind of roll it and make like a tree, kind of
like a three-dimensional. That's fun.
And how it kind of has, you know, like the little wrap, like a palm tree.
Yeah. Wow.
That's not how those directions went, but I just am going with it.
That's fun.
I know. This doesn't happen every day with Mary.
Yeah. You guys mark this down.
I know, mark it down.
You're witnessing
true history in the making.
Yeah, I think this is a thing.
So wrap it up.
I don't know if camels have blue eyes, but mine's going to. Okay. Oh, that looks like he has a diseased eye.
Like it's coming through the other side.
I'm gonna try to put a pupil in it. That's not working. I wonder if there's a black.
Looks like it's coming through like the paper.
I've got some colored pencils here. That helped.
Did that help?
Yeah. So here mine has just a light shading now. You can tell he's not white anymore, just a little shading for some color. And so I like the gold. I think that the gold is fun. This particular one, they just cut little pieces of brown paper, both shades of brown paper and gold paper to cover the camel. And so I'm just going to cut some random shapes here. It looks like you could just go straight.
Yeah, just kind of some little squares.
But I'm going to do some other things. So this project will take a little bit longer, but remember, your cat is going to need to dry, and your coffee filter for your sunset will also need to dry. So it's not going to be a big deal for you to take your kiddos to take extra time to do this. So now I'm just gonna put some random pieces of gold around on here. This is really kind of a fun idea to add some texture, some dimension, some color. These are all art words. So your kids can learn elements of art while they're creating, which is just a really fun thing. We always like to include all of that. It's not just, hey, here's an art project.
Here's some scissors and glue and go color.
Yeah, we're actually trying to include teaching with all of that because that's how we roll here. So let's see.
Getting my camel colored now. I'm gonna go back over.
Oh, your tree looks really good. A little bit jelly over that tree.
I don't even know why. I still have more brown. I mean, I could, you could go back in and do some
add some.
I could do like bark on the tree or more to the camel.
Yeah.
So color in my camel here, and then go in and add him in some dimension and coloration here with his darker areas.
I'm kind of doing
Oops, I just ripped
each
his leg off.
piece.
You have to be careful.
I'm gonna say you might want to color him before you.
Yeah, because if you do much
Yeah,
of
if
the
your
pressure,
kiddos apply too much pressure,
you're gonna end up like
then,
me.
yeah, you'll have a tripod
Yeah.
or a camel.
Yeah, and that's no fun. No one wants tripod camel.
Right, it's rare. It's a rare thing to find one in nature. So, you know, if you're looking for originality,
Say true.
they usually don't survive to
adulthood.
to adulthood in nature. So anyway,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's
a thing.
yeah, it's a thing.
It is a thing.
Did you get your paper to stay? Did you?
I rolled it real tight and then I glued it. I glued it down.
It does look super cool to do it like that. I know that wasn't the intent, but
It wasn't part of the instructions, but
I really dig it to have it. I mean, we're adding dimension to the camels already with the
sparkly shine. I'm just kind of ripping some too to fill in with the leg.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
Smaller little areas, you know. You might need a smaller. Whoops. And this will be an issue if it's windy that day because these pieces are.
This is
fluttery.
yeah. This is that is very true.
So if it is windy that day, just make sure that you are prepared to go chasing.
These things will be in plastic bags, so that's when we'll be like recommending don't just take out what you need out of your plastic bag and don't take everything out
all at once, because then you will definitely have
depending on which direction they will end up in Marlowe or Comanche.
That's right. Now you might be able to follow at home if you go that way.
Yeah,
But but eventually you get something that comes together and it starts to look like a little glittering.
it really does come together. When you're first putting things on, I was thinking, oh,
yeah,
what is this? I don't get it, but
it does come together.
And I think one of the funnest parts is that we even have the camel has a little like bridle thing on, and we even include a piece of yarn to go on the bridle.
Well, of course.
All the details. We're all about the details. So
that is right. Never have too many details.
Now, one option is say you have a kiddo that cutting and gluing is they're not ready for that. Well, you can just color and you don't have to glue on pieces of construction paper that they cut into different shapes. You know, that's one of the beauties of our projects actually is the fact that we try to include something for all ages. And so we can make them a little more challenging or easier, just depending on your child and what they are capable of doing. So don't feel like you need to have a kid who's proficient in any of the skills that we're using today. Because that is not
at all a requirement.
No.
So you just continue gluing and gluing and gluing. And eventually you get to where you have camel covered in different textures and
Colors.
colors.
It looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, grown-ups, leave the kids at home and come because it's kind of fun to cut and glue stuff.
It is. You kind of.
When was the last time you got to do it just for yourself? But I'm calling it out as a fun activity.
Mhm.
Okay, now I need to make some leaves for my palm tree, which is really just strips of green. I'm just gonna put a blob of glue here because I want some movement also, which is not gonna be great if it's windy, but it'd still be fun if they are to have the leaves kind of
Flittering.
And I mean, when was the last time you worked with the roll of crepe paper? That's what this green is.
Yeah, it's just like streamers.
Yeah.
So there's mine. And as you can see, I didn't even use all of my material.
No, I forgot my bridle here. Do this. Yeah, so there will be extra. So there we go.
There we have it.
Aren't they cute? So cute. So cute and so fun.
Our little camels.
Little camel.
So then we have our camel done.
Yeah, so now we've done the cat, we've done the camel. So we're going to go back to our cactus picture. And for the cactus, we're not using markers or crayons. We are using colored pencils, which are kind of fun. Okay, these things dry very fast.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Mhm.
All right, so first thing we're gonna do is cut off a little bit of the bottom, and it's a circle, so the bottom can be whatever bottom part you want. I'm gonna say inch, inch and a half at the widest part of your that you cut off. That probably is not very straight. Oh, it looks like, well, no, it doesn't.
I kind of folded mine.
There. That looks pretty good. So I think what I'm gonna do first is glue that in place. I'm just gonna lightly go over this so I can glue it down. And you don't put that bottom, that straight bottom on the bottom. It's a little ways up because this picture is going to have like a perspective, another art word. This is going to kind of be perspective. And it's a landscape. So, and then you'll take your cactus and now the bottom of the cactus, the straight bottom of the cactus goes on the bottom of the color part.
Here.
Yeah. So these little cactus are cute. Cacti.
The cacti.
The cacti. Yeah. Okay. Put that kind of in the center of your
Filter.
Your sunset, which right there it looks really cute already. Very cute. So now what we're going to do is add with colored pencil, we're going to add some, I don't know, like some plateau, some kind of dirt, maybe add some additional cactus or some other kind of
Elements of nature.
desert plant life
Mm-hmm.
might be there's a brown. Oh, yeah, there's brown. I'll try brown online. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna add something like rocky terrain here on mine. You wouldn't think black cardstock would show colored pencils.
It
It sure
up
does.
really well.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're sitting here, you might need to add a little more glue. I'm noticing my cactus is
It's flipping
curling
up.
a little bit.
Little cactus here, little cactus there. Add what you can to it.
Mm-hmm. This really is cool how this colored pencil shows up so well.
Mhm. Yeah, you really wouldn't think it would as well as it does.
Mm-hmm.
Add little flowers to your cactus that you draw in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some prickly pears here.
Added some water.
Oh, water, that's fun.
So I felt like a little
Okay.
river here.
Oh, cute.
A water source, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come out from behind my coffee filter too and add some little rays.
Mary's feeling it today, y'all. She is pouring on the
Artistic effects.
yes.
So there's mine. Can't really see it in there, but I'm gonna go back in here with some.
I think the kids are gonna love the colored pencil effect on the black paper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'm
it's
loving it.
really fun.
So here's mine after. Can you see it?
That's pretty. Very nice. Here I've got a little prickly pear cactus, little stream.
Yes, I
There.
like it.
Yeah, little bit, yeah. So,
Do it as
we'll
you
be
will.
out there helping. I mean, I'll autograph and have available if you guys are
I
interested.
can't guarantee that my artistic
in-
expression will be still flowing that day, though. The heat sometimes gets to me.
Like I said, these are fun, simple projects. We've been working on these for about 30 minutes. So kind of keep that in your
And we
mind.
haven't done these before, so
Yes,
this is
exactly. And we didn't do all of this one. So it's probably anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how
you
interested
can
your
do
kids
all of
are.
them. You can do 2 of them. You can do all 3.
Right, exactly. And we always have sidewalk chalk and things like that out. If for kids who are just not as interested in all of this. So anyway, again, 30 to 45 minutes. We'll be there for 2 hours. Come by, Free Family Art Monday, every Monday beginning June the 2nd. For the
1 to
month of
3.
June from 1 to 3 p.m. and under the portico here at the Chisholm Trail Heritage Center, 2150 Chisholm Trail Parkway.
That's right.
You can,
So come and go.
Yep.
Parents, we do ask you to stay with your children.
yeah, no dropping off the kiddos, sorry.
But that's just more fun
But
we
if
can
you,
have with the
again,
kids.
if you found someplace else to drop off the kiddos and you wanted to come have a little
There you go.
art therapy, then that's
that's
the
always an
plan for
option
you.
as well.
That's right. So, yeah, guys, we're looking forward to seeing you on Mondays. And so until then,
Happy
happy
trails.